connect today. Oh, y'all. I'm looking in that small fire high. Anyways, let me quit. At this time to thanks to our ancestors, not mine, yours, in the light and dark. I thank you at this time. I thank you for guiding me, for protecting me, for paving the way for me. I am heavily appreciative of all the blessings that I have, the trials and tribulations, to live and give my testimony. I am thankful for the gifts, for the prosperity, for the abundance in all areas. I would also like to thank Ashe, to the ancestors of my highest good. I would also like to thank my spirit guides for guiding me in every area of my life, helping me overcome to be able to live, to give out my testimony. Y'all, I'm kind of wired up right now, bro. Yo, Himby Bark. If you want to do something all natural for natural energy for your workouts and stuff, that's the route I would go. Hella in herbs and everything. Anyways, so Ashe to my spirit guys. I thank you guys very much, and Ashe to all the beings, both known and unknown, that has helped me, and that would also like to come through and help with the delivery, truth, and clarity of this message. High vibrational only, whether you be light or dark, you are allowed to come through at this time. I close the door and portals to all other energies that are not here for my highest good or for the collective's highest good, or here to help with the delivery of this message to the collective. So, collective, let me tell you about this dream that I had. So, I had a dream that, and I don't know if I was actually there or what, but it was loosely with air quotes, right? It was a big group of people, and they went into this building, and it almost looked like an arcade. It was like big, huge glass vending machines in here, right? And so at first I'm thinking it's like an arcade, something like that, because it was set up like an arcade, right? But it was groups of grown people, grown beings, right? And all of a sudden I noticed that in these vending machines, it was suits of people. It was like suits, like bodies in there, not like dead bodies, but like bodies, like they were going to these were, they looked like people, but they were beings, right? And I kind of feel like I didn't get like any low vibrational or nefarious energy off of them. It was like galactic family ancestors, reincarnated gods and goddesses. They were picking out people suits of who they were going to be on this plane of existence, y'all. Because in these, they was like vending machines, but they had people suits in there, bro. I kid you not. And it was like people walking through, and they were like picking this one, picking that one. But one that stood out to me was a black man, right? And he had a fade. He was tall. He was muscular, chiseled, very good looking and stuff. And there was a particular being that wanted to be this particular man. Arcade, and the colors that stood out to me in the arcade was blue. It was like this huge building or arcade, and it was just groups of people walking through, and they were going to the vending machines and selecting which person they wanted, which meat suit they wanted to have or be in, like reincarnate in. So that may be significant for the collective. Like, so I'm gonna touch on this for a second. So in our lower vibrations, we are not able, when we want, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. Because we may see, I'm gonna just be honest, it does not feel like I'm here on this earth. So you can take the energy from that, you can draw it in, and then you can alchemize it and turn it into a high vibrational energy to use for your greater good, right? It's talking about seeing the different aspects of all things, y'all. So we got to remember that it's not just the dual nature to things. A lot of things have multiple meanings, natures of it. It all is about perspective, how we take it in, and how we choose to use it, or how we choose to let it use us, which, you know, the creation of, the gaining of respect for or from, things brought to life or light. Hella enlightenment here. So somebody, you took a destructive force, and this destructive force could have been heartache, or somebody broke your heart, tore it apart, and it was destructive to you, and you allowed it to be destructive in your life. Heavy, heavy, powerful, destructive energy is powerful. But I think you got a certain point where you realize that there are three women here that was steady trying to cause you some type of heartache. I don't know who these three women are to you. If you're masculine, you could be feminine. Take it as it resonates. Remember to only take take it as it resonates, right? But there are three women here who try to keep you in heartache, because as long as you were in that powerful, devastating energy and seeing it from a lower aspect, they were able to siphon from you, attack you, take from you, do voodoo on you, and all that. I think you seen devastation as a way to grow, as opposed to a way to something that was going to actually destroy you. You realize how powerful and devastating heartache is, and I think you turned that heartache into some personal power, and it helped you in some kind of way. Men, the broken heart. Pride and ego is here. You released pride and ego. That was one way you took your power back or healed your heart. Pride and ego, healing. Men, the broken heart fairy. Y'all, these are all turned around. So let me give them a good shuffle real quick. Yeah, something is over with family. Some over with family because of your romantic feelings. Maybe you opened your heart to love again after heartache. Yeah. You opened your heart to love after a karmic relationship toxicity with somebody that you could have had like a toxic sexual connection with. You heal from that. Hmm. I also get that one of these three witchy sisters could be somebody that you were dealing with in a karmic relationship. Maybe it was strictly ex, or maybe that's what kept you two together. And you realized that this person was keeping you in heartache as well, and they had a lot of power over you, and you did not like it. There you go, divine masculine right there at the bottom. And you took your power back. You used what this person was trying to use against you. You took that and used it against them too. Way to alchemize some energy. Hella proud of you. I mean, like, men, the broken heart. Yeah, because you got to your breaking point. It says limit, final straw, overwhelmed. And you realize whatever this connection was, the devastation that came from it, it was tearing you down. And I think you got to a point where you were at your final straw and you said, I'm going to keep letting this destroy me, or get to where it destroys me completely, or I'm going to take control of this situation. How you take control? Breaking point. Oh, come on. New love, renewed hope. I think you opened your heart. You healed your heart. I think you have to also realize that everybody is not the same. Everybody is not like this toxic lover, sneaky link, whatever this sexual connection was, toxic relationship was. This could even be with family. It doesn't have to be that, but we did see sex the time. So, return is in the reverse. Renewed hope. And I think God answered your prayers as far as love, or somebody there to love you properly, maybe the way you deserve to be loved. And you cut off one or three of these people, or all three of these people. There are three women here. You cut somebody off from having a second chance, another opportunity, or to make amends, because you want new love. You got to a breaking point. You wanted something different. You prayed for something different, and you definitely got an answer on whatever this is. I'm sorry, apology. This person can apologize all they want, but you've escaped from them, and you're not giving them second chances or another chance to break your heart. Yeah, you don't want no contact on this person. It is what it is. Yeah, because there's somebody that you see as being on, it's like only them. Maybe this new love, it's a new love interest, a possibility, and you're not going. It's funny because you don't escape from this person, but you're not doing a silent treatment, and you don't like the silence between you and this person. And you don't want to date anybody new as well. Voodoo in blue. What were they doing with this voodoo in blue? Back off of voodoo. We have strength and king of cups. Creativity, genius, writing. You could have did a petition. You could have wrote a letter to God, or you could have did a goodbye letter to someone. Maybe you broke up with this person through a letter. Because you realize that every time, maybe if every time you went around this person to even try and talk it out, this person you were in a toxic connection with, or people, maybe every time you went around them, they were able to like tug on your heartstrings and keep you stuck in a toxic cycle with them. So it's like maybe you went around these people and tried to tell them like you're ready to cut them off, or start a new life or do something different, and every time they were able to draw you back in. This is because some type of voodoo that they were doing every time you came around. And I think you wrote them a letter. Maybe you had to cut them off through a letter. Sent a letter in the mail. Damn, he broke up with me on a Post-it note. Damn, voodoo in blue. Creativity, genius. We're gonna set that to the side. I think you got creative with how you cut people off. And people were always able to like get this. You like the type of person where you will say like, "Oh, I'm done with them. I ain't gonna deal with it," and such and such and such. But maybe you such a big-hearted person when you get around people and you ready to like cut them off and stuff. It's like they'll like start crying, give you the puppy dog eyes, and give you sad stories, and they're able to draw you in back in that way, right? And you realize that, right? You realize that back off voodoo that they were liars, and you refuse also with the Ace of Swords in the reverse to allow them to keep doing this to you. So maybe you like, okay, I'm gonna do it this time, but I know every time I get around them that they always tugging on my heartstrings, or this person always tugging on my heartstrings. So how am I gonna tell them everything that I need to say? You wrote a letter, a goodbye letter. I don't know how you did this, but look, Ace of Swords in the reverse, back off voodoo. Somebody could have been trying to lie and say that they wasn't doing paying money to do voodoo on you. They were. And people forget that voodoo witchcraft, it don't just look like candles and herbs and smoke and cauldrons and potions. It's word magic. A lot of voodoo and witchcraft be word magic. People, and even with somebody knowing you have a big heart, and you every time you're gonna cut them off, they reel you back in with crocodile tears and stuff like that, or give you their sob story, or they call you up and like, oh my God, this happened to me. What was me? Knowing you got a big heart, knowing you're gonna feel some type of sympathy or some way about them, that's witchcraft and voodoo as well. What's the Ace of Pentacles? These people damn sure tried to lie and say temperance. Oh, temperance energy. You balance something out. You've also been rewarded greatly because you balance something out. Queen of Pentacles. This could be you. What's the Queen of the Lovers? You in love with somebody that you want to pour into? You see this person as a gift. But some people could even tried to lie to you about this person. This Queen of Pentacles energy. They could have tried to lie to you about this person. That's a form of voodoo too. Witchcraft. When somebody lies about somebody's character, or somebody's who a person is, or anything like that, that's, spiritual work. So confirmation. You're not letting somebody hold you back with fear. Also, with this being said, this could be people who know that you had your heart broken. And these could be people who have been lying to you to keep you stuck to them or in some type of karmic cycle to them. They hidden enemies though, because they benefited off of you being in heartache, or you having your heart closed off. They benefited from that greatly. And it's like, if you were interested in somebody else, these people could have been lying to you about this person, saying negative things to you about this person to make you think that this person was going to you were just going to end up heartbroken with this person as well. That's voodoo. It's voodoo. We have Pose Brave Flight with a Queen of Cups. You will not let fear stop you this time. You see somebody as a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. The World. Mm. You do see yourself being with a Queen of Cups. You masculine, you didn't come out. I mean, you came out in the other deck as healing your heart. You see somebody as a Queen of Cups. You see somebody as being worthy of love, your love, and you're worthy of their love, and also that they are nurturing and compassionate and will take care of your heart. It's like no doubt about it. You possibly could have even watched this person after some lies that have been told to you about this person. You could be now, look, now I don't want to put the word stalker out there, but no, you could have been observing this person in their Queen of Cups energy and seeing that everything these people said about this person was a lie. 10 of Pentacles. What's the World? The World, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you see that people left this person out in the cold, or you've seen a person also stand in their Queen of Cups energy, even though they were going through hardships. This is like seeing a person going through the most in life, even like financial struggles in love, struggles with people, being counted out, being lied on, slander, rumors spread about this person, being ostracized, everything. But you've seen this person still stay in an energy of compassion, upright at the heart, right? Even though this person was left out in the cold. And I don't think you understand it. I think you've been 4 of Swords is here. I think you're trying to figure out like why. Because maybe at first when you heard all these lies about this person, you were thinking to yourself like it must be true, right? And then it's like something told you, something happened, something told you, you got a nudge, you got an inkling to see something for yourself. And maybe you've been observing this person and you see that this person is the complete opposite of what people have told you, right? And then it's like it made you get in this energy or thought pattern of like, okay, so if this person is real like this, I'm observing them, right? They may not know you observing them now. Like, we're gonna keep that between us. But you kind of wondering like, well, why would people treat this person that way? Why would people ostracize this person? Why is this person going through hardships if they are like this? I've observed it with my own 2 eyes, right? Sometimes you gotta see what people do, in the privacy of their own home. Now I'm not sitting like, now look, like don't run left field with that because people be doing too much. But I feel like you have to observe something for yourself. And it may include a little bit of stalking now. It may include a little bit of stalking. So we just gonna keep that between us, right? We're just gonna keep that between us because it might freak this out that you've been watching him and stuff. I don't know. So what's the 5 of Pentacles? The Wheel of Fortune. And you seen that this person also, even though this person was left out or counted out by everyone around them, you not only observed that this person was upright at heart and a good person, compassionate, nurturing, caring, handled their business with the Queen of Pentacles, temperance energy, hella balance. You see this person as a gift as well. And you realize why a person is so abundant. You realize why a person, it's like you realize the lies were a part of envy and jealousy, that this person is truly abundant and fortunate with the Wheel of Fortune. And that's truly why people left this person out in the cold. Come on now. Of course, people are always going to, not always, but lower vibrational people who have not gotten on their path or don't see the best in themselves, they are going to be jealous of a person that's a Queen of Pentacles, temperance energy, angel, temperance angel, fine. You see this person as a temperance angel. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Lover, Queen of Cups, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. You see why? You see why people lied to you about this person. Haters. Wheel of Fortune. I want to see what these hoes was doing with this voodoo, the Tower. The Tower, Knight of Swords. You see why. I think this caused a major tower. Whoever was lying to you about it, the Tower is, you observe, you want to see something for yourself. And you seen it was the total opposite of whatever people were telling you. And it's 3 women here included. I want to know what kind of craft that they were doing. I'm gonna just use my dark wood tarot because I ain't gonna get up. I do have. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I got this. I got cards every freaking where. What the fuck is that? Practical magic. And I have not used this one with y'all, so just stick with me for a second. Look at that, bro. I do have some spell work and practical magic witchcraft. I want to see what they were doing because your girl nosy. Your girl is nosy. These people can't explain to you why they lied either. And it's like, once you realize that these women lie about this person, when you was like, nah, I'm done with y'all, because it could have been some bad lies that they told you about this person, like real bad. And once you observe the total opposite, you could have been questioning them, and you realize that these people, they weren't just attacking this person, they were trying to keep you in a karmic cycle of heartache and toxicity. And they didn't want you to have the love of this person too. So if you tried to cut these people off, it's like every time you went around them, you were trying to cut them off, and they always, the crocodile tears, oh, well, I'm sick, woe is me, I need help, damsel in distress, oh, this, you're not going to leave me like this, oh, please, I need you. And, they kept on reeling you back in, keeping you from this person. You had to realize this yourself. That's what this tower is. So maybe you had to write a letter to these people and tell them, Now, I have never used these on here, and I was wondering, I think I'm going to use these when voodoo and spell work is involved, which it typically is, but we're going to see what type of stuff that they were doing. And these are upside down. Let me turn them right side up. Look! Breakup ritual. They were doing a breakup ritual. Do you hear me? Breakup ritual. To rid yourself of negative emotions after a fight or the end of a relationship, try this purification bath. They were doing breakup rituals. And it's time to be brave, because what happened is this breakup ritual done backfired. That's also what this tower is. It's a backfire too. Not just from the stuff that they were saying, but it's like once you realize the truth, and maybe you wrote this letter and cut them off, everything that they did went right back to them. Everything that they did. It's time to be brave now, because now this breakup ritual, see, when stuff backfire, like breakup rituals that backfire on people, it don't just cause breakups in their life. This causes them to lose stuff. This causes them to lose their job. This causes them to family relationships to be broken up, friendships to be messed up, people to start staying away from a person, looking at a person like a plague and stuff like that. That's what backfires of breakup rituals can do. They were doing a prosperity altar, or these were people that was doing spell work on your money. And now they money fucked up. Yep, with the spell of wealth. This is all that they were worried about. So because they were doing breakup rituals on you to keep you stuck in a karmic cycle of heartbreaking, keeping your heart chakra closed off and staying in relationships and connections of toxicity, they were doing this to keep a hold to your money, to keep you to give to them, keeping you to give to them, because they knew that if you heal, started healing or continue to heal with this person, you were going to see that they were just money hungry, greedy, using you for money. They did it. They tried it, but there's a backfire here. Give me more. Ring of Power. Most people don't realize that the classic charm bracelet is decorated with magical symbols and representing the wearer's wishes for wealth. Wear a Roman coin on your bracelet. You can notice these people wear Roman coins or Roman numerology around a ring or something like that. They can any type. It could be. It don't have to be a ring. It could be any type of jewelry, any type of decor. For blah 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 on your bracelet. For love, try a heart. Somebody could like a lot of heart stuff, a lot of heart necklaces, jewelry, stuff like that. They could have been. They could wear jewelry with hearts or coins on them a lot. What they do is they enchant. We're enchanting. Somebody could have even gave you like some type of jewelry with like a coin or a dial on it. That jewelry is enchanted with some type of breakup magic as well as wealth magic, like for them to draw on your wealth or to enchant you to want to give to them all the time. If they gave you a piece of jewelry like this. This could even be a watch, like a watch dial, watch coin. That's what I'm getting. The numbers on it. At a specific time, these people call you at a specific time, maybe 3 or 6. They always need money. And it's not a coincidence that they're calling you at those particular times. Whatever watch or piece of jewelry, I'm getting this is a watch. This is a watch. And it's like, and maybe it might not be exactly at 3. They may call you at 3:30 or 2:59, 2:58. But bro, these flies, because they're jerks. It's like, damn, don't y'all have your own house to go to? Y'all have the entire world and you decide to fly into my house as soon as I open the door. Why? Or this could be a ring. Something is enchanted. A piece of jewelry they gave you, a piece of cloth, clothing, something. They enchanted it where specific times or specific days of the week or month, like the 3rd and the 6th, maybe you get paid on those days or something. I don't know. These people do magic to make you give to them. And this is about your money. This is about your money. With charm boxes, I kid you not. Charm boxes. How many I do over here? There's 6 there. 6, 6. I'm missing one here, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll be fine. That's too many. Everyday spells. Cast out the bad energy. You could have been doing like not even particularly spells, maybe just prayer or cleansing your space, keeping these people away from your house, keep them from touching too. Because these are the type of people who do witchcraft where they'll come in, they'll touch all on your stuff. But let's say you get something new, a piece of jewelry, a car, anything, they'll touch on it to enchant that. Bro, you better realize what folks be out here doing. New moon floral protection charm. You can have a protection talisman or charm. Curative candle magic. Blessing meditation. You could be meditating a lot and focusing on your prayers and your blessings, your prosperity, sun, moon spell. Ring of power. They was doing a prosperity altar, man. And if this even could be where they took, if a piece of jewelry of yours came up missing, these folks got it, and they have it on like some type of weird prosperity altar where they doing like charm magic on you to make you give to them. And how this works is getting in your near you or around you, and then giving you like this damsel in distress, this crocodile tears, the big puppy eyes. This is how they were making it work every time around. It could even be in the form of a hug. I won't let people touch me. Spell in a cup. They could have been putting stuff in your cup. Well, these cards is crispy in the motherfucker. Excuse my language. Yo, when I take that yohimbe bark, I'm just saying. Man, it be having me wired up. I think I'm gonna do extra in my walk today, like extra. I'm actually ready for a heavier weight vest. Seriously, clarity infusion, a falling leaf charm, and moonstone mirror magic. Clarity infusion. I recommend growing a pot of hardy sage. I mean, you may have a garden where you grow sage, and you may have dried out your own sage and put it in a bath or put it in a cup. You can also use star anise for dream. You can also use sage, steep your sage with star anise. And there's a Mexican, I'm trying to think of what it is. It's a Mexican dream herb. You could have steeped this in some hot water and drank this for not just clarity in your dreams, because these people could have been doing dream magic and everything on you. Not just for clarity in your dreams, but also for protection in your dreams, as well as your waking state. Because you know that when we walk around awake, you know we're still partially asleep, right? A lot of people don't know that. Not sleep like unawakened. I'm telling you. Your girl do a lot of research and dream studies and sleep studies. A lot of people walk around with insomnia and stuff like that. And what you don't realize is when you don't get enough sleep, when you're walking around during the day, you're still half sleep. We go to sleep, close our eyes, and actually go to sleep. We're in REM sleep, which is a deep sleep. But when you're awakened, if you had suffer from insomnia or any type of sleep deprivation or anything, you walk around half sleep. A portion of you is not operating properly. Just wanted to say that. Clarity infusion. So you could have did this and steeped it with mint, or this is something that you can do. I recommend growing a pot of hardy sage so you can always clear energy and increase your psychic potential. Another useful herb is mint, which comes from the Latin mentha and literally means thought. Woven into a crown, it bestows brilliance, artistic inspiration, and prophetic ability. Burned, it is especially potent. Here is a wonderfully simple tool for awakening the mind and attuning to the high powers. Take dried mint stalks. You could have did that. Dried sage in equal parts and roll together into a wand. What does it say? Bind with multiple colored string. And before any ritual, tarot reading, or spell crafting, smudge your house with the wand by lighting the leafy end and passing the smoke around. This will purify your space. Mint, huh? So now I need to get some mint to add to my safe. Good to know. We learned something, collective. We all learned something today. Hello. Falling leaf charm. In medieval times, wise women of yore, Y-O-R-E, taught their children to look for falling leaves. To catch one in your hand before it hits the ground is the best kind of luck. Interesting. Direct from Mother Nature herself. Press the leaf in a book or your wallet and carry it with you for a season in your wallet. This may be something that you may need to do. I mean, you may not be into witchcraft. You may be a religious. You know, you may not be into this type of stuff, but we talking about catching a fallen leaf. It's lucky from Mother Nature, putting it in your wallet. What would they do? Protect your money, your wealth, the income you have coming in. Also, I was guided to point this out. Left hand enter, right hand exit, right? When you take money, now make sure the money ain't cursed now, right? But what we take in we draw in power and energy with our left hand. We put out energy with our right hand, okay? So enter, exit, okay? So drawing in, putting out. I just want to say that. That's for somebody. Because when I do my yoga and stuff like that, and I do Tai Chi, so you know your girl is a corny one over here, but I do Tai Chi, and it teaches you how to harness your own energy, an energetic field, center your energy, and use it. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there because y'all need to know all that. Y'all need to know all that. I don't do stuff on people. I'm just saying, like, if you want to interact with the elements, Tai Chi, Qigong, or Qigong. Yeah, it teaches you how to harness your personal power and then put it out and draw in the elementals around you and then put a little of yours out or enough of yours out where it mingles with the elements around you. And yes, you can control weather and it just depends on your own psychic abilities. When you up there and you know. I'm just say that. You know, it's not a game. It's like real. Like you can make it you can make lightning, you can make it thunder, you can make it storm, you can make it rain, you can make the wind move with you. You know, it's not so much about controlling the elements, it's about more so working with them. That shows you start having a healthy relationship with the elements around you, even the herbs and stuff like that. You know how people love and sing to their plants and their flowers and their garden. They talk to them and stuff like that, even with pets. It's about a mutual respect of the two, right? Not trying to control the weather and the elements and the herbs and things like that and other people, but having a mutual respect for the other. You get back the same mutual respect. This allows the two energies to commingle and work together for the highest good of both. Okay. So falling leaf charm. You may need to catch a leaf that fall off a tree. We are in autumn. So if anybody want to be a big old kid like me, go catch a leaf that you see falling. Put it in your wallet. Cute little suggestion. Thank you, ancestors. We have moonstone mirror magic. I don't know why. These people have been doing mirror magic on you or mirror magic on your person or the person of interest that you see as the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, lovers type of energy, Temperance. Moonstone is a psychic mirror, especially for females. If you see these women, if they like crystals and they have moonstone, that's what they've been doing with the moonstone. And moonstone looks like let me see, I actually have one. Sometimes they come clear, sometimes they are murky white. Moonstone, sunstone is yellow, moonstone. Yeah. They can wear like that, or bracelets of moonstone, necklaces, earrings of moonstone, but they're doing mirror magic with moonstone. Especially for females. Wise women of ancient India, somebody could be Indian, were the first to figure this out. If you are feeling out of sorts or off center, turn to this lovely stone, sacred to the shining orb in our night sky. Under moonlight, gaze for. We're not going to do all that. I just want to be nosy and see how we're doing. Let's do the practical magic. Inner witch oracle, because your girl want to be nosy. I be like that. People always out here doing witchcraft, bro. Go sit your ass down and pray somewhere. Jeez. I'm just saying, like, and it's not like you do crafting, that's cool, to help you in an area of your life, right? But never on another person. Like, they were sure doing mirror magic on you. And this mirror magic could have included like having you see them as like a damsel in distress or a person that always needed help, can take care of themselves, codependent on you. And this would make you want to always give to them. And I think this is a reason why you figured that. Maybe you were shown this in a dream also, that this is what they were doing. Did you astral travel? The three witchy sisters, the power of three. What we got? Rose quartz and phone tree. Phone tree is about community. The power of three, community. Also, this is giving me the telephone game too. All them lies that were spread. That's witchcraft. That's actually binding. The telephone game, what they're trying to explain to you is that gossip or talking, gossip is binding. Okay, it's witchcraft. It's a binding witchcraft, especially when it involves lies. Okay, rose quartz is here, healing. You're healing from a community, or these three people are trying to from some type of backfire, because there's definitely a backfire here, guys. Element of air. Somebody could be an air sign. You could be an air sign. Rosemary, purify. Or this could be, the air sign could be thoughts. It could be words. With the air sign, throat chakra, it could be words. You're trying to purify, or whatever lies or BS that they told you is being cleansed out of your energy, or eclipsed out of your energy, or you're seeing through the lies. That these people are liars, they're users, they're manipulators, they're slanderers. They're not good people. They're not even damsels or people in distress, right? They just use you. That's the instruction card. Give me more. What's the rosemary? What are they purifying? They trying to purify this backfire, breakup spells, money spells, mirror magic that they were doing, charm magic on jewelry. They trying to purify this backfire. They can also be in their heads a lot. They could be trying to wear rose quartz. They could be trying to burn rosemary and stuff like that. Something ain't working no more. Yep, full moon connection with rosemary. They could have been trying to do something under this full moon with rosemary. Yeah, with the new moon, new beginnings. Do you hear me? They did something under this past moon. It's always a few of scramblers left, ain't it, God? With resurrection, trying to bring you back. Resurrection. They're trying to bring you back, or they're trying to resurrect a connection with you. I feel like you done ghosted some people. So good for you. Once upon a midnight dream. What does it say? Creativity, genius, writing. I think you got real creative cutting these people off. Good for you. Good for you. They don't like it though. Yeah, the world and the hangman. It's over. I mean, it's like over. These people been trying to do resurrection magic and shit to get you to come back to them and stuff. And but resurrection. It also says recklessness. Recklessness with clear courts, divine connection. Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups. You're gonna marry one of these people in the past or from your past. Or this is them trying to give you some type of don't let these people give you nothing. Like jewelry, clothes, food, drinks. Do not let these people touch nothing of yours or anything. I'm telling you, there's some charm magic here. Like, that's too many. With the Three of Pentacles, there's a power of three, strength, death, and magic. Man, bro, I know what I'm talking about. What's on here? Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, Seven of Swords. This is their energy. I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all see it. Three of Pentacles, the power of three, strength. That's them. Death, endings. Okay, this is what they've been trying to do to you with the Magician. This is what they've been trying to do to you, and they could even be doing this on your mans down there. So if you've been having problems with your mans down there, this is what's going on. If you still sleeping with it, I don't know what to tell you. I can tell people what to do with their life. If you still sleeping with the, not the pair of drawers, God. Come on now. If you don't left like old. People crazy. If you have like people too crazy, they be doing too much, God. What's wrong with folks? If you have a pair of drawers that you done left around one of these women, they could be like, y'all be having y'all little, during the nighttime, y'all may wake up from them dreams and stuff. You have a little sometimes, like, I'm just saying, or you get real horny. I know it started like drizzling a little bit. Don't lie, because I be studying men. I be knowing what y'all be having going on. I know why y'all pull y'all drawers and stuff down at the bottom and stuff, trying to, you're not deep, but shut up. Somebody got oh God. That's embarrassing. Somebody has your drawers, and they could be white, like boxer briefs, or they could just be like the white boxer. Somebody has a pair of your drawers and they are white. The Four of Wands is here. And you left them behind at a house, like maybe you broke up with somebody and you had to leave some stuff behind. You realized you couldn't go back for that stuff. Somebody has your drawers, and they a pair of white drawers in particular. I'm just saying, with the Seven of Swords that they doing something with. And if you've been feeling like your man's ain't up to par, and this, I'm not talking about STD wise, I'm talking about just like, you can even be getting like sexual urges for an ex or something like that. That's what this is. That's what this is. I just don't. The desperation. It's the desperation for me, guys. Like the desperation. Five of Cups is here with the moon. They want you to also lose passion with him. They want you to just like not get excited for anybody else. So if you've been thinking about an ex, that's what this is. Justice in the world. There's too many. They don't like this Chariot and Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to do something to keep you from getting it up. I'm telling you, from you having like any type of, they don't want you. Something here is weird. It could be this one in the middle. This person could be an air sign. Doesn't have to be. You could be an air sign. Somebody could be a Pisces again. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be a Leo. Somebody could be. Yeah. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Do you hear what I'm saying? Again, somebody could be a Pisces, somebody could be a Cancer, somebody could be a Scorpio, somebody could be a Leo, somebody could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I mean, the card's telling on them. Yeah, the star is in the reverse. These people are unhealed. And also, one of these people can have an STD too that they can't heal from. This is a part of the backfire. If they try to do anything on your man's with the Six of Pentacles, somebody got something and they can't heal it. Ooh, sucks to be them. That's what a backfire look like. They've been trying to do work on your man's though. I'm just telling you. You a masculine I'm talking to. You left a pair of white drawers, boxers, not even drawers, boxers. You hear me? Somewhere. And somebody has them. And if it has any type of your DNA on there, and you've been feeling like let's just say unpassionate, unmotivated, that's what this is. That's what's going on here. The Hierophant. What's the star? Also, with the star in the reverse, you don't want to heal. You wrote a letter to somebody. It's a letter to the trap. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, I'm done. I don't know why I just got that Yo Gotti song. You know, letter to the trap. The trap being an ex or these three women. I don't know who that is calling me, but I'm not answering. Judgment is here. You call judgment on a situation, or maybe you need to. Or maybe the judgment that you called on these people was through this letter. There's some type of letter here or note or something. The letter could have been like, I'm out. Yeah, look, I drank Yohimbe, so that's why I'm kind of like wired up. I definitely need to go walking now. I'm out. Peace. He broke up with me on a Post-it note. Damn. Very funny. I don't be want to tell y'all what they be saying because y'all, they be having some jokes. They hella funny. What kind of judgment was it? Death, endings. You all demon know said it's over. Them, her, whomever this is. This could be your ex and two of her friends. This could be three women in your family. This is three women though. You ended. You called judgment through this letter and ended things, and they can't heal something with you. Because I think that they went too far also. So yeah, if you've been feeling a little sticky in your mans, that's what's going on. And even if like you you had a dream about an ex, possibly activity between the two of you. That's what this person was doing. So maybe you look for like dream herbs and protection herbs and stuff like that for your dream state, because maybe this ex of yours kept on coming to you in your dreams, sleeping with you or trying to sleep to you. That was another way that they were getting connected to your masculine and your masculine. You know, I gotta watch that movie. Yeah, this is an ex. Empress is in the reverse. This is an exit of yours. Somebody that you were in a relationship with, had children with, or got pregnant, or thought was pregnant, or thought had your child. She's in the reverse. That's why you ended it. And maybe, you know, also I'm gonna say this too. When we with people, especially people that are toxic, right? And then especially those that are like practicing witchcraft and stuff on us, we don't really know. We can't really see. The illusion mirror magic is here too. That's a part of mirror magic. We don't really see them for who they are and what they've been doing to us behind closed doors to keep us stuck or connected to them, right? We really don't see this stuff. And it's not until we leave these people that we see things clearly, right? The spell is broken, mirror magic is broken. We see people clearly. Like a lot of the times we find ourselves like, why did I even deal with that person? Like, ugh. Like I'm kind of ashamed that I deal with this person. Or I'm ashamed that I put up with this from this person. Why didn't I leave? That was real messed up this person did. Why didn't I leave them alone? What made me kept going back to them? We don't realize these things or even see particular things that was going on in a relationship that we tolerated until we leave a person. Me, I think back with my last ex and I'll be like, I go look in the mirror myself sometimes like, the fuck was wrong with you, bro? What was wrong with you? Like, you really let that slide with this nigga? You really let it bash that nigga head in? Sorry, we don't do violence. You know, we don't do violence. You know, like you didn't cut that nigga. I'm sorry. That's just how I be thinking. Like a lot of things that I tolerated, I be thinking like, why the fuck would I tolerate this shit? And then you ain't all that fine. You ain't even all that fine to be doing the shit that you was doing, bro. You're not even all that good looking. And the audacity but it ain't even his fault. At the end of the day, it was my fault. I think back like, damn, you really tolerated that, man. The shit that I tolerated, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Collective, ain't no fucking way. I could be a fucking menace if I wanted to be. I don't think people be realizing that. Just take the nice me. Just take the nice me. Because that dude really brought out the ugly side of me for real. For real. And you ain't even that fine, bitch. You're not even that fucking fine. The audacity of the ugly niggas, bro. The audacity. I'm sorry. That was not nice. I take that back, Spirit. I'm sorry. That wasn't nice. Some ugly people be beautiful on the inside. You know, everybody don't think that I'm cute. Shit, it is what it is. I'm just saying. The shit we tolerate from people we be in a relationship with, especially people that cheat on us and stuff like that, we good to them. You break up with them and you be like, but these things are necessary, you know. They really make you reevaluate yourself, your life, and where you were at that time and your thought process. This really make you change, for real. Like you really like, yeah, but like it wasn't all them. It's like I tolerated this stuff. I put up with it. I let them know that it was okay to do those things. Man, bro, ain't no motherfucking way. I know my ex was doing witchcraft and magic on me, bro. I know he was, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Then I scalped you. I should have been to scalp that nigga. I'm just let him go on by this little way, because if he cut me, dang, like, bro, don't show up at my house no more. I don't like you. You know, because I have a little criminal history and stuff. I can't say that I carry, but you know, I carry like, you know, and a bitch carry blades, knives, and switchblades and butterfly knives. People better be, yeah. I just want to say that. So I'm just saying, like, my tolerance is at 0. Before I even get to that point where I just even hurt somebody, you know, I just say, nah, I'm just gonna walk away and leave that alone, you know. I really don't like jail. I really don't like jail. It makes me cry. I'm a whole punk, a simp in jail. Not even a punk, bro. I'm just a crybaby. I just cry like, oh my God, I want to go home. Man, you only been in here for 2 hours. Yes, but I want to go home now. I do not like being stuck in places. Jail is not the place for me. Like, oh my God, these blankets are so thin. Why is this mat so thin? I was always crying, bro. I'm always crying. I don't care. I still have one more card, bro. What the fuck did I do with it? Queen of Cups and Wheel of Fortune came out again on here. Yeah, with the 7 of Wands, you protected yourself from these people, this woman. It could be like a woman you were connected to, an ex, somebody from your family, and then she was working with 2 other people, 2 other women that you may or may not know. Or this could be all 3 women that you know that were working on you. They was definitely doing work on you though. On your money. They doing work on your mans. I'm just saying. Seriously. I don't date. Because the further I go along into these readings, the further I experience things in life, I realize everybody do fucking witchcraft. A lot more people than what you know and what you realize, especially with me, with living in the South, right? A lot of people do witchcraft. Like, I think about some stuff like when I was cool, ex-homegirl and stuff, and I think about when me and her used to hang out, and I think about something that she said to me that she did. And although at the time it didn't seem like witchcraft, now that I really know what witchcraft looked like, because when we oblivious and we don't know, we just don't know. So at first, being from a heavily religious background, I thought witchcraft looked like candles and magic and wands and bippity boppity boo, like type of shit. Like I thought it was like that, like cauldrons and cloaks and shit and motherfuckers being in the woods sacrificing animals. It wasn't until I got into this that I realized what real witchcraft really is. It's anything. Rituals is everything we do is a ritual, and then witchcraft is everywhere. Lies, slander, that's witchcraft. I learned exactly what these things were, and so then I think back to something that my friend told me when me and her were cool, and I think back to that, and I was like, that bitch was doing witchcraft on that nigga. I mean, I ain't help her. I'm just saying, like, how she explained it to me, it was just like she was doing like a normal routine type of thing, like her womanly thing. But when I think back to it, that bitch was doing witchcraft on that night. No wonder. And then once I realized that that's what she was doing, no wonder the relationship went how it went. No wonder he was acting towards her how he was acting towards her. No wonder. And when I think about stuff that I went through with my ex, the things I tolerated, I know damn well there's no way that I would tolerate that shit, bro. There's no way. There's no way. And I'm like, yeah, that what he did, that was witchcraft. Yeah, he put stuff in your food and drink. He did that. He did that. He did that. I mean, I know for a fact. When he crashed my truck, I had a whole dream about what really happened, how he did that shit on purpose. He put a whole brick and a stick on my gas pedal of my truck and flipped it on purpose, bro. Just so I could lose that truck. Jealous. You mad? I lost my 12s and 10s up in that bitch and everything. You can hit around the street. You can hit me before you see me. Like, that was me. That definitely was me. So, but he did that. I'm having dreams about a lot of stuff that he did. And I realized it was witchcraft, bro. Witchcraft. And I should have known that he was doing witchcraft on me when he told me that his mama be burning sage and stuff like that. This is before I even got into this stuff, y'all. When he told me his mama and stuff, his mama be burning like sage and incense, and she be doing like money spells because she like to gamble a lot and stuff, right? And that woman could win some motherfucking money. When I say the woman went to the boat and come back with her motherfucking money, hell, I tried to go with her one day and I'm like, I don't see, what is she doing that's so important? That's so different, so special, and make her win all this money. Baby, when I say that woman can win some money, like he told me, like his mama used to do like money crafts and stuff like that. I should have known then. Ain't no way a man mama practice witchcraft or any type of spells or anything, and that man don't, or that female don't. Ain't no way. There's no way. I was under heavy delusional spells with that man, cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. But it wasn't until I left him that I realized, like, now, he didn't ruin it as far as me loving somebody else, but he done kind of fucked it up as far as my tolerance. There is none. I don't have no tolerance. I just walk away. I just ghost people like, oh yeah, blah. Oh yeah, bye. Oh yeah, door closed. Oh yeah, peace. Like, for real, like no tolerance. Even if I feel like you doing something, if I feel like you trying to be slick or play with me, I ain't even gonna say nothing. You have a good day. Go. Nobody got to worry about me. If I don't let you behind, baby, you are behind. I'm not telling you. Like, oh yeah, you want to keep talking to me disrespectfully? Okay. Bow out gracefully. Bow out gracefully. I want my grace as a woman, you know? Bow out gracefully. I ain't gonna never say nothing to you again. Like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like if I see a person I used to be cool with, and they be like, yeah, well, I seen such and such your ex, and you know, like, oh, for real, I ain't gonna never talk to that person again. Cause you talking to that man, knowing what he did to me. You talking to that man. Mm. You even brought that man up to me. Why? Knowing what he did to me and my kids. Why? Oh yeah. Y'all cool. You cool enough to have a conversation with him? Cool. But I ain't got no motherfucking tolerance. None. I would implore people that come towards me, just act like you got some sense, right? Just act like you got some sense. Because I will ghost your ass. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't feel no type of way. I don't look back at nobody I ghost. I done ghosted my entire family. Everybody can go. You get a ghost card. You get a ghost card. You get a ghost card. You're the fact you get a ghost card. I'm just saying. We need one or two more. What's this Empress in the reverse? What's going on with this Empress in the reverse? This person also could have been doing stuff to you with her blood. Phantom of the Opera is significant. Excuse me. The Empress in the reverse. What's the Empress in the reverse? What do you have? And it's fucked up because you coming out as the Emperor. This ain't your person no ways. This person was never going to be your person. And the only reason why you chose this person is because of blood magic this woman was doing to you, particularly around moon cycles. And 3 and 6 o'clock is very significant. I don't know what that means to you. Man. 9 of Swords. Wait a minute. The moon. Didn't I say she was doing stuff to you with her menses, her womanly thing on the moon cycle? And she could even still be doing this right now, trying to call you back in with the power of 3. If you don't go sit your 3-eyed ass down, the power of 3. No, she can't have 3 eyes. They got 1 eye, and the other 2 are there. They eyes is closed. I don't even know what to tell this person. It's not me. It's the ancestors. They have a 6th sense of humor. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. It's gross. Look. Somebody could be like real. They definitely have an entity attachment because somebody could like bestiality. I didn't want to say it. They said it. Blame them. They told me to say it. Somebody could like have a secret bestiality, like, wow. Or this is just talking about them being real animalistic. But give me more on this Empress in the reverse. She was doing stuff to you in your sleep. 4 of Swords is here with her menses. She could have been wiping this stuff in your drawers, or I don't know. You slept with this person while they was on. Like, men do it, women do it. Like, look. Or maybe you didn't know. Maybe you didn't. This is the type of woman. And this is why I'm saying it, because remember the friend I was talking about the story? I'm thinking back. This could be the type of woman where maybe you the type of man, you don't do that, right? While a woman is on her thing, like you find that maybe gross or disgusting, whatever. This is the type of woman that if she come on and she know that she trying to do something on you or put something on you, she'll go and she'll take like a hot bath with vinegar in it, and it'll stop her flow for a minute, long enough to sleep with you. And you don't know that this is your message, or this message is for you, because maybe like right after y'all do it, like the next morning, all of a sudden she on, right? Or she on her menses. This that type of woman. She'll take a bath and stuff and hot vinegar water to plug it up or make it stop. That does do that. I'm telling you, because I had a friend that did it. And I, like I said, I didn't realize that it was witchcraft. She was like, girl, I'm trying to, and you know, I just hell, and I done started spotting, and I just went and took a bath and hot water and vinegar and stuff to make it stop for a little bit, so I could, you know, go ahead that nigga like. And it was weird to me when she told that to me then, but they had been together for a long time. So at the time, I didn't really think anything of it. Like, and then now when I look back on that, I'll be like, that was fucking witchcraft. That bitch was doing witchcraft on that man. So this is the type of woman that possibly did this to you. Like, she come on, she knew she was on, and she started spotting right before she's supposed to sleep with you. And she'll take a hot water vinegar bath to make it stop for a minute. Y'all sleep together. And then the next day, all of a sudden, she on. Oh, okay. You coming out as the emperor upright, but she coming out as the empress in the reverse. We're going to do a wild card today because I'm feeling kind of raunchy. Nah, I'm joking. Feeling kind of wild, though. I definitely need to go take my walk and walk out some of this energy because, bro, like, what the fuck? Give me more on the emperor. Where is he at right now? 4 of Pentacles, holding back your sexual energy or sacral energy. 2 of Cups, the devil. 4 of Pentacles. Look. 2 of Cups, the devil. You holding back all your sacred energy, masculine, from this devil energy, this devil connection, this toxic ass connection. This person heavily burning. This person could be breaking shit. The hangman, this person heavily burning. Because they keep trying to get you to come back with the 2 of Pentacles, the Fool, the 3 of Wands, wherever you are. They've been doing some type of like come to me spell. God, strength. But you done overcame whatever this is. However, this person was able to draw you back in, they can't do it no more. Because you know why? It's the witchcraft, whatever this come to me spell is, whatever this is, it no longer works because you walked away and you recognized it for what it is. It no longer works now. Once you realize what the magic or the spell or the witchcraft is, or who the culprit is, it no longer works. So what they were doing before, it no longer works. It can't work. Because you have now, excuse me, 10 of Cups is here. You can have a family with this person. 2 children. You got 2 children with this person. Or you. Oh, I wouldn't say that. You feeling kind of sorry or remorseful that you had children with this person? There's definitely 2 children here. Maybe one could have passed away as well. 4 of Cups. We got 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, 4 of Cups. Or you rejected having the Hierophant and the Magician. Somebody is a high-level occultist in your energy as well. Somebody in your family. Somebody in your family is a high-level occultist who you rejected an apology from. And one of these 3 women could be somebody in your family. King of Swords, you cut this person off though. Page of Pentacles. And you start giving it to this person. Who's this high-level occultist? Justice is here. Why the Justice? Page of Pentacles. Because you see them. You see somebody in your family as a high-level occultist. You done found this out. Maybe you knew this. Maybe you didn't know to the extent of what it was. Maybe you didn't know that what it was that they were doing was some like high level magic, but that's what this is. And you done found this out, and that's justice for you to find this out. So now that you know that you've either identified that this person is a high level occultist or does on you, now that you've identified this and you know who it is, it can no longer work. Yeah, with the 9 of Wands is here. It can no longer work. You've overcome whatever magic that they've been doing. Any last minute messages, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. The Lovers is in the reverse, and it fell on his 2 of Cups with this Devil 4 of Pentacles. That shit over. The Moon. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, Ace of Wands. You want to fight. You definitely King of Wands. You want to fight for a connection with somebody else where you feel empowered. You feel happy. You feel this person brings power. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. You could be single right now. Or you could be the person that you believe the lies about, you in your head about, because you're reminiscing about this person, maybe what it was or what it could be, because this person's single, and you see this person as the sun, as hella empowered, standing in their power, and you definitely this person could be watching you or thinking about you. Because I can't really, well, she's not fully naked. I guess I can show y'all that. Look how she's looking at this King of Wands. Knight of Swords. Yeah, y'all get into nasty stuff. We ain't even gonna do that. Maybe it only works for one person. I don't know. You do what you want with that, because this is where we're gonna draw the line and end this reading. You know, there's a lot of passion here, though. Wink, wink. Maybe somebody was trying to do something to your man's to only want them, but that also backfired, and now you only want this person. Not drip God. Y'all crazy. Oh, see, over there, I couldn't really hear them how I wanted to. I don't know if it's because of the setup or what, but it's something about sitting right here, bro. Man, when I say not drip God, bro, they hell funny. You you drip God for this person. Lord Jesus, help them. I hope y'all be all right. Whatever this is, I hope y'all be okay. Collective, that's it. At this time, I would like to call my power back, my energy's essence, as well as my magic back from this read. I release all energies that have helped me with this read as well, and I release you with love and light back to your respected places. And I appreciate you. Thank you, and Ashe. I also close the doors, portals, windows, to my energy and from my energy, and reinstate and ask and declare that all leaks in my auric field and subtle body be healed and sealed at this time from that read, as well as my protection, my sovereignty, and my peace being restored back from that read as my energy is being returned back to me, cleansed, purified, renewed, and more protected than when it left. Thank you, and Ashe. Collective, I'm gonna release y'all with love and light. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Your girl needs to get out there and walk off some of this energy. Well, I had your Hemby and coffee, bad combination, because I'm too fucking wired up. Anyway, remember, don't let this world define you. Define yourself like I define me, because I am the girl, Shay, the DUAL ALCHEMIST, and I will see you guys.